5 seconds or something. A little bit off schedule, a little bit late. I'll explain in a minute. But just let me slide everything up where I can reach it, because I cleaned out the ute. Cleaned out the ute the other day. So everything's sliding, everything's slid up the front. No 288 today. Decided I'll do that when the crank arrives. Right, everything's slid up. I've got to grab my coffee. And I think that's it. They're there, phone's there. Second device. What's going on? Someone was there. Brought a second device to read the comments so I don't have to keep touching the screen to read everyone's chat. Currently 4 degrees. Better thumbs up myself. Live chat, where do I go to that? There we go. Alright, sit here and wait for some people to join. Actually, give me a second, I've got to share it to Facebook. Okay, let's see if some people pop in. Okay, let's see if some people pop in. Got the message, Darcy, I better do that. Let me know if we're streaming pretty good. Oh, I forgot my password, I can't do it. What's the delay on the video? What's going on here? Okay, we're sweet. Okay, so I bought a saw today that I haven't fired for a very long time. I'm just looking at it now, it needs an AV mount. I found the carb from, finally. It was in plain view, basically. The ported 110 Mini Mac. There's a pipe there, I want to see if it fits it. My piped 20 GV or G2500 clone with the pipe. What's going on? Who's watching? If you can't comment, just hit that and I'll shut up. 1,000 subs giveaway saw. Got to remind everyone in a live stream that that's what they'll be receiving. Brand new in a box. And the steel 192T. Oh, and the 576 XP, but I couldn't find the iron horse pipe. That's what I brought it for. But Chris, I brought the 576, but I can't find the bloody original Iron Horse pipe I made for the 575. Darcy recreated it and put the Iron Horse pipe on his and give me back the one I made, but I can't bloody find it. That's why I'm a little bit late. I can't find the... That's upside down, actually. That's probably what the problem is. I put it away, like when I put it away in clear view to grab it when I had time, and I can't bloody find it. We've got 3 thumbs up. Only 2 people watching. Someone thumbs up that they can't comment. That's what that is. You need a Google phone. You need a Google phone. Look, I actually create a channel. Oh. This ain't the second device that I used last time. I was going to film on this one, but I need to sign into my channel on this phone to go live on this channel. But I can go live. I think I could go live. Thumbed up twice. How do you do that? Does that little I think it's in the bottom right corner, is there a little box there with hearts and is it hearts 100% or whatever it is? Buck your saws. Are you new here? Welcome. Buck your saws. I can't make out your profile pic. Just a bit of like maintenance sort of day. Those. Yep. Okay. So I brought this along. Yes, I'm new here. Welcome. Still 010 AV. It's missing the oil pump, but it does run. Well, it did when I parked it up. So I thought I'd bring it along. See if we can get it running again. It does need the lower AV replaced here. I think that bracket's bent, which is probably what caused it. I do have another one with an oil pump in it, I believe. 009. I had a 009L, which is the 40cc version, I think. I sold it to my cousin because he wanted a saw to sister his 066, and 009L, I think he uses it for limbing and small firewood, and I believe he's got an atom he puts on the front of it, a post borer. So yeah, just like I get a saw going again day. I brought the top handles, the clone with the pipe, the diaphragm pulse oil pump. Yeah, very rare part here. You can't get them. Them saws keep on going. Well, I think I've got about 3 that are missing the oil pump, and there's possibly an orange. The orange 010, or it's an 011. No, it wouldn't be an 011. It'd be an 010. Orange, early type. I believe this is electronic, this white one. I could be wrong. The orange one has points, I know that much. Well, it says electronic quick stop, but that doesn't mean nothing. I think I've got one that has an oil pump and the rest don't. These come in a big parts lot, like a big lot of just parts and saws and bits and bobs. Whole car full. Actually, it wasn't. I didn't have this ute then. It was car, a whole carload. Come with the rail saw, the 1270. There was 2 of those, but I got 3 cylinders, pistons. They're all scored. No blading left in the cylinders. But I've only got one that's got an oil pump, I'm fairly certain, and it's the orange one, which is split. So the recoil's off and the clutch cover's off. That's the top cover from it, the air filter cover, orange. Because these ones had a black one. I did give, this one was actually supposed to go to Travis, you know, the one that sent me the 3 boxes. But he said he wasn't in a hurry and he only needed one of the AV mounts, I think this one here. So I was just going to send him the whole saw, but I'll see what I can do. We'll see how well it runs. If and when it runs. 6 people. Actually 5, because my second device. She's 4 degrees Celsius at the moment. Car is iced over. I had one little hole where the squirter melted to see where I was going to drive. She's frosty. Probably can't make it out. It's defrosting as I'm sitting here. So, is Darcy here yet? Would be cool to build a rail saw, chainsaw. I don't have the... I need like a 3120 clutch side case half for the oil pump. But the one I've got, something, I don't think it's the right carb. 90 degrees, that's 30, no, that's actually higher. What is it? 90 degrees. 78's 24. Yeah, she's about 30 degrees. Maybe hotter. The carb on my rail saw is not right. It's got a adjustment screw on the butterfly. So if you back it off to get it to idle, you only get a quarter throttle. But if you tighten it to get full throttle, it's not idling. It's already, the wheel's already spinning. I don't understand. I don't even think it's the right carby unless the cable's too short, not long enough, too long. But keep that in mind, all those spare parts I got, if I get a 3120 clone, I'll have a genuine tank with throttle cable, muffler. That's the first thing I'll probably change on it, because they come out with the fish gills and they melt the brake flag. The rail saw mufflers they got a pipe out the side of them. I've got 2 mufflers. I've got genuine clutches. Actually, I might have even put one of those clutches on the 281. I didn't even think about those. They might be a little bit bigger. If they fit, I'll put one on either the 2100 or the 394, because they've both got Chinese clutches. But if the clutch Clutch is the same size. I think I've got 2 clutches. If not, I'll rip it off the rail saw because it's just sitting there as a conversation piece. It does run. It's got 120 pound of compression. There's no plating left in the cylinder, but it does run. My hands actually aren't cold this morning. They were a little bit before, like the fingertips. But I'm sitting in the sun. I might have to take my jumper off very shortly, and I'll have my shirt on. Nice and clean. So, OEM. I just bought this from the service station. Got ripped off, but it's got a 3mm Allen precision tool kit. It's got a 1.5 Allen head, or the bit for 1.5mm up to 4mm Allens. I can never find my 3mm Allens. Is that 3mm? Oh yeah. You'll never find my 3mm for some Husky carby bolts and the ignition on the 288. I've got a T-handle 3mm somewhere. 2 actually. I can never find the bloody things. There's nothing in here. There's only 5. So you're selling the screws. Your 4 bucket spike case bolts. Whatever that is, that's Imperial, same as the cylinder bolts. That's a 2.5. I do have tuning screwdrivers. I found one before I left home and brought it here. So I did let Darcy know. I don't know what time he went to bed. He's got to cut a cube of firewood today, which is half a cord for you guys. 1 cubic metre. Of firewood by lunchtime, so he's either up cutting already or not up yet. I did let him know I was going live. He said let me know half an hour before. Bloody forgot. I can't let him know now, but he might have seen my post. I just shared the facey. So everyone remember the ported 350 Husky? I've been looking for the stock carb for I don't know how long, because the 357 carb isn't running it properly. It wants to rev up and down while you're wide open. I think there might be something in under the Welsh plugs. It's a Wildbro HDA 199A. That's the 357 carb. 357, 359, but it's off at 357. I think these carb bolts are 4mm, so I bought the precision set for nothing. I've got the T-handle here. That's the 357 carby with 350 elbow to run the factory air filter, which I didn't bring with me because the 357 setup doesn't fit under the hood, I don't think, but here it is here. Complete with the intake, air filter, and the bolts, obviously. This is the 350, it's a HDA 195, so it's a little bit smaller. or bigger. I'm not sure how they work with the numbers, but that's the stock carb from this saw with the 357 intake, elbow, air filter, switches, impulse. That was all on the saw originally, even the air filter I think, but it sort of sits a little bit funny. So today, chuck the original carb back on. So I can give it another run again with the proper carb on it, with the factory carb. She's a nice little light saw. It's still running the 325 rim. One of our, well, mine and Darcy's one of our mates, but I don't know if he's deactivated Facebook and we haven't spoken to him for years, but the high and low screws, carb cleaner, compressed air. No, I haven't, but another mate in Queensland has a 2159 that was having the same issues. Sort of idling, high, low, like it had an air leak. You put brand new seals, resealed the cylinder to the base. Sprayed around the seals, around the base while it was idling, did nothing. Put a carb kit through it. Then he thought, well, I better have another look at the carb. So he took the carb back off, pulled it back apart. It must be the spacer block mustn't have been flat. So possibly what's wrong with this, but it actually seals. I have not pressure tested the carb. I should have brought that pressure tester. Haven't had this carb apart, nothing. Took it straight off the 359. Well, it was actually already off the 357. I just pretty much grabbed it out of the box, put it straight on the saw, and away it went, because it actually ran on the 357. So I haven't leak down tested the carb, but I reckon the saw doesn't run any better with that carb. I reckon it runs better with the stock carb, the 350 carb. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, the guy that ran my 08S at Sawfeast, he built one of these, and it was absolutely kicking everyone's butt. He ran it up to 70cc class, and it was kicking. It was beating like 120 SIs or whatever they are, 6800. Same numbers, I've got the exact same numbers. Only problem is my pipe's a little bit smaller than his out the muffler. He put a 19mm or 3/4 pipe in. This one's 16mm, 5/8. So maybe I need like another fish gill or something. Fish gill it just to see if I need the extra flow. I know one thing I need to do is buy some more metal intake clamps because these are under the plastic ones. I have Permaseal aviation gasketed gooed around the inside of the, around in there. I did not, I was going to. I haven't started, it hasn't been started since the last time I ran it. Actually, no, I didn't start it in any one of the live streams. No, I didn't bring it. I've got 7 saws with me though. 2 Huskies, a Mac, a 2500 clone. My one with the pipe, the Steel 192T, the giveaway saw, the Echo clone, and that other Steel 010. So what do you want to do first? I need something to rest me. I'll get my solar panel ready. Because my phone's probably going to chew through a little bit of power because I'm actually hotspotting the internet to this one. Maybe I should fire up the Echo clone, show everyone what they're going to get once you hit 1,000 subs. Oh, I can't do that because once the sun hits it, the screen goes dark. The Mac, because I've got a pipe to see if it fits it. Darcy made this pipe for a 300 series Mac. I might fire her up first. Fire her up first and it does have fuel in it still. I'll just double check that. I can smell it. Neat little pipe. It's tapered and everything. Okay. See how many pulls she takes. Without the throttle lock, probably be a lot. Oh. The rope's a bit swollen. It's getting stuck on the way in. Okay, I'm now going to wait for it to cool down. Someone don't like McCullochs, they disappeared. Oh well. Dear loss. Actually, how do I? Oh no, I'm just having some. There we go. I think it's this one. Yep. Yeah. She's got a bit of torque. You've seen her when I was revving it. Darcy reckons take the baffle out, the baffle screen or whatever it is. He reckons he done that on his 110 he had or something. But I've drilled a hole in the plate in the middle, inside it, inside the muffler. So it's not big enough, obviously. I thought it was 10 mil. It's not. It's 8. See that little hole? I drilled it out. Apparently you can take that out of there somehow. I'm going to reuse these muffler bolts. Look sick on the pipe. Be like a, what do you call it? Rat rod. With the big bolts. I don't know if this, I think this muffler's brazed together, so I can't take that plate out. Since we got the muffler off, oh look at that! Clean as a whistle. You can see how much I've opened up the exhaust port. It's not symmetrical, I know. It's a little hard to do when you're going very, like when you're trying to be very gentle. There's not much left of the bridge, so I'm trying to it doesn't fit. It'd fit if I had a hammer. Needs squashing that way. It will bolt straight on there if I could squash the flange. Or even grind it down. Bummer. It'll bolt on there, but I can't get it on there unless I break the fin. Break one of the fins off. I don't have a... Geez, that's going to be real close to the clutch cover. Might have to put it backwards. That'll blow into me. He's welded inside the pipe, yes. So those welds on the outside don't count. It will leak. I'll need to make a gasket. A couple of the welds are a little bit high. I can get a flap disc and grind those down. It's just this bit here where it steps out a little bit. And there I kind of need to bash it to squash the flange, or I break that fin off. Even then it still won't be enough because that hits. I can't put it that way, it hits the clutch cover. I've got to go that way. I've got to go that way unless I can get this plate out of the muffler. I don't know if that's spot welded or what. Don't know. It's bending. Oh. Come through this way. Darcy's muffler must have come in 2 pieces. This one's off a. Probably best to modify it. This muffler's off a 300 series, so it's probably brazed. Yeah, it's spot welded inside it. That might work better now. Well, you don't want a pipe on it. She doesn't get many views. I just thought putting a pipe on it might attract some views. I haven't seen one with a pipe on it. I'll just see if that made any difference. I just squashed it. So it's going to redirect the air from each hole, sort of like that, and then it's going to come back around. I'll leave the deflector off it. Well, she was richer. She was richer. I've been thinking about getting rid of the 16-inch bar and chain. Is it 16? Yeah, it's 16. I've got 12s, brand new NOS, 12 inches, sprocket nose. Just means I've got to find chains. Or longer I'd have them. Okay. So that was that. Pipe don't fit. Well, it will fit, but I need to grind the flange down a lot. I bought Darcy the same bars and chains that I bought Chris, the 28 inch and the 36. He's running the 36 on his 05 111. Too small. 14. Yeah, well, I'll have to see if the Hulse former fits. It'll fit, but he reckons I need a cotter pin. She's having restarting issues. I think it's leaking down a bit. Here's this beast. She's out of adjustment, and that's all I got. It's way too tight. Still got fuel in the bowl. Boiling like a bastard now, but she's too tight. I need to take it off, maybe drill another hole, adjust the hole, but I didn't specifically buy it just with this saw. I wanted it for the OZ though. I should see if it fits it before I drill holes. The G2500 clone with the pipe. It's got that's the bar and chain that was on this. Still got fuel in it, actually. Yep. Start it and warm it up. If it'll run here, it's too lean. I did bring the screwdriver for it. See? And this ain't the one for it, is it? Or it might be Pac-Man. Ah, it's bloody Pac-Man, and I didn't bring that one. Choke it again. Can't do that, nothing with that. Actually, I can check the bar and chain. It's a bloody Pac-Man. I need the Pac-Man screwdriver. I swear it was blind, but she's Pac-Man. Use the vice on the pipe. Yeah, probably will. Don't want it damaged. I've got about 10 others. What a day. I was thinking about going out to the forest and doing the live out there, but my boss is going to be ringing me, so I don't know. Last night and tonight's shifts got cancelled, so I've got a feeling I might be going on the day shift. I can't go on the day shift, actually. There's nothing to drive. Unless he's got something else booked for tonight. I just hope he doesn't ring while I have this live stream. What the Why is my screen not full size? What's going on there? Yeah, that much of my screen's not... Weird. It's not the whole screen. I don't know why. Anyway. Scrunchels. Darcy's going to be kicking himself. He's sleeping through the live stream again. I pressure washed the back out. You can't really tell. There's that much bar. There's that much bar oil and sawdust and everything in the back. Where's my scrunch? Oh, it goes relief. Another pain in the bum to get the chain out of. Saw this one. I think it's time I maybe pull it down and port it, but you know, time. I don't know. I know Briscoe's done one, but he's got a lathe. You cut 30 or 40 thou off the base. Marlboro Red, nah, I used to smoke them when they were $10 a packet. Now they're 70 for a 20 pack. These are, I probably should be showing these on the internet, but they're Manchesters. It says United Kingdom, they're all from Arab Emirates. They're 13 milligram. I think you add the nicotine and the tar together. Manchesters. Probably shouldn't be showing that. I could probably get in trouble now. It's illegal. They're illegal. They come in on shipping containers, and they're $13 a packet. $13 a packet. $130 a carton. Okay, so that's off. I'll just sit that back on there. Actually, that's got to go in. Oh no, that's... What saw is that? Side cover clicks into it. You got to put the... That might be the actual echo itself. I can't remember. Well, no, one of them you got to put the. It might be the OZ days. It is the OZ days, I think. Just put that there. The side cover you got to slot in. It's got a slot. I think it's this one. You're still here, what is it? Buck your saws. Buck your saws. Have you got videos? I might have to have a look. Only reason I've been running it stock is because I don't believe it doesn't really need to be ported, but whoever wins the 1,000 subs saw, it's their choice whether they want it in the box untouched or if they want it ported. But I can't just go and port that one. I need to get it to where I believe it would be good, but I've already done an Echo 2511T clone, and the owner of that is blown away. I haven't heard from him. I did it like 2 years ago. He said it's good in the greenwood, but when I get to dead, like snags that are dead while he's up in the tree, it didn't have the power to cut through. So got videos. Didn't have the lathe. Well, I don't have one, so all my builds are latheless. Stock squish. Except for Darcy, my MS380 clone. I sanded the base with a sheet sander. It's running a base gasket, doesn't leak. Got the squish the same as Darcy's 038 Magnum. They're both the same numbers. Okay. Oh, look at that. Mint. Actually. How far back does the adjuster go? Not far. Let's put the chain on so I know how much I've got. Oh, that's backwards. Big head. No point putting the chain on backwards. Actually, this is a bastard to get this 50 gauge chain in and out of. There we go. For these G2500 clones, originally come out with a 10-inch bar and chain on them. And I needed to drill another hole. Doesn't fit, won't fit. So these originally come out with a 10-inch bar, goes to like there. Yeah, there. You only get that much cut. So it fits, but it don't fit because I need another adjuster hole. It's a 14-inch 200T bar and chain. Oh, the 2511T clones come out with 10-inch bars here as well. The one I got with the Echo's brand new, still hanging up somewhere. So in reality, that should fit the 010 too. There's no bar nut, but yep. Oh, a bit of slop there. Must be a different mount. We'll get onto that saw in a minute. Let me grab the steel. Yeah. This one's ported, but I've got to go back in because I forgot the chamfer for the upper transfers. Shouldn't make a difference, but I reckon if I chamfer it, it'll give it a little bit less blowdown. This has got the 16-inch 043. With a safety chain. The chain's Chinese, I believe. It's just a no-name. The only thing I don't like about these is that flag that slots into that thing at the front. No-name chain, eBay special probably. The video of this I did run, I ran this bar and chain on it, 50 050 gauge 12-inch, went alright. Lucky I got old pants on today. Oh yeah, actually, what holds the bar in the friggin' thing up top? Nothing. Oh, I got to put the, where'd that go? I've taken the blind stud out. I'm going to put that back in. Explains why it's sloppy. Yeah, I'm going to put that back on. Whoops. There's one part I missed. I've quit about 4 times in the last 16 years. Buck your sauce, I've quit. You know what did it this time? I got offered a cigarette when my vape was running out. I was actually on a vape. Completely off the smokes. The vape was going flat, or running out. You know, it comes to the last. It had about 20%, maybe less, 16% of battery left. And an ex-workmate, he goes, "Oh, you want to smoke?" I said, "Oh, yeah, I might have to because my vape's not going to last the rest of the night." And that was it. I've still got vapes. When I'm inside, I'll have a puff on the vape, or just before I go to bed, actually. Have a puff of the vape and I climb into bed and go to sleep. Oh yeah. It hasn't been started for a while, this saw. I might fire her up. Got fuel in it? Yep. Might need a new primer bulb. Yeah, vapes are worse. That's what my missus said, Kieran. Now she complains that you stink because she smoked since she was 12 or 9 or something, whatever it is. Lucky strike. Camel. There's nicotine in vapes. Probably more than cigarettes, actually. Rollies, yeah. I used to be on those. Drum and bloody White Ox. I've had White Ox. I've been there, done that. It's probably what's wrong with me, but Rollies are... There's no more 50 gram packs, I don't think, in Australia. It's all they've scaled it all down to 30 gram, and they're still charging the same price as a 50 gram, which is, I think last I've seen, Marlboro was $80 for a pouch. Could be more now. It's just ridiculous. Tax on tax on tax. I can't remember if this holds fuel or it leaks out that. It's got fuel in it. Actually, I think I fired this up before when I moved. Since she's got fuel in it, see if she fires. See if it just goes without giving it a prime. Doesn't look like it. Let's take the air filter cover off. It's probably going to need a retune and all that jazz, but I'll have a look. The hoses might be kinked. Hoses are not kinked. Was the choke on? Yes, choke was on, but sometimes I like to stick my finger in there. Somehow, I can't remember how, like that. Give it a helping hand. There we go. It may have lost spark. Oh, hang on. High idle. I reckon it lost spark. Put that down there. Oh, it's got a Chinese plug in it. Oh. Plug's dry, even though I just give it a shot. Sparking. Maybe it needs a little bit more fuel. Excuse me. Bastards of spots, these. Spark plugs. Right at the back here. When you got big hands, you can't get nothing in there to do anything. This doesn't have the. I don't think this is the correct carb. I know on some of them they had really small venturis, like like the weed eater trimmers, grass trimmers. They've got a really small venturi. This one has, I don't know if this is the right carb. It's probably been upgraded, but some of them had way smaller venturis than that. I know I've upgraded a few. Let's check the screws. 1. Jesus. Okay. We'll go 1 1/4. The low jet was about 2 out. I actually think I got a video on these. I made 2 out of 3 or whatever it was. I think there's a video on them. This bloody toe ball's in the way. What the friggin' hell's going on here? Look. That should give it enough fuel. Doesn't want to go. Stick my thumb in there again. Nothing, not even a pop. Probably flooded now. It could be the spark plug. It's trying to eat the sparking. It ran when I parked it up. I don't even have another spark plug I could use. Actually, no. Now the plug's wet. It's a knockoff of a Bosch plug, but it's got black rings around it, not green. L8RTF. Wow. Where'd that time go? Nothing, I don't know. Let it sit there for a bit. Get onto this 350 in a second. Just got to go water the grass. Oh, Mitchell. $12,000 puffs. 80% nicotine. Well, what are the, if you know, what are the Alibaba ones? You know, the gold ones? That's better. So I had to take my jumper off. Much better. Where'd everyone go? Gotta go, fellas. Sweet, thank you. Newport. WSR6 Bosch is plug. It's still got the heat shield on it. I made sure everything was good. I've had the recoil off this. I think I cleaned the points. It was running when I put it away. Yeah, it just doesn't want to do nothing. I could smell fuel. Not much comp either. Oh yeah, that's about right. I'll let it sit there for a bit. You might decide to go. I've only got one more saw to play with. That's the 350. I think they're 4mm, yeah. Machine mark's still on the piston on the intake side, so that's good. Throttle lock was on. It doesn't even open the butterfly. I reckon the throttle cable's in the wrong hole on the plate. This carb might fit, the air filter might fit under that cover. Another problem is the holes are ovaling out. But these are the 350 screws, I believe. Stick it down. Just use the Allen key to pop this into the AV. Rubber. I don't have a pick. Take that side out, put this side in first. There we go. What's going on here? Don't tell me what to swap that bit too. Looks like it. Oh no, there we go. This might be the 357 part at the back. Jesus. There we go. I got it in. Start screwing. Hopefully it's all lined up. That side's going in. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. That's in the way. I need the ball end 4mm. Oh no, it's going in. I need the ball end. I think I've got the ball end 4mm in here. Maybe not. Got a charger cord. No. Crap. Wrong screws. I think that's what it is. Wrong screws for the plastic intake. Those ones tighten up on the other one. These ones don't on this one. Plus I need this switch panel. That's what the problem is. I need these screws, this black part, elbow, the gasket. And I didn't bring the stock filter with me. Yeah, they wouldn't have worked because different tabs for the wiring, the bigger. Which is a shame. I'd like to run the bigger filter, but I've got to change the whole intake again, take the cylinder off to do that. It's just a lot of work. Should be first hole. First hole. What's first hole? Should be first hole. Oh, on the butterfly. Should be. So I need to swap out that. Oh, there's not even a gasket on that one. Lucky I checked. Okay. Put the choke in. Yeah. Those other screws. Different thread. Different thread. Finer thread. Self-tapping. Now we're getting somewhere. Hopefully it screws back in. And all this stuff fits easier. The vibration mounts. Flathead, you got one right there. There we go. Yes, got it. Okay. Still need the ball end, I think. If I can get it started, there we go. Oh yeah. They go there, one there. One. There. Why won't it go in? In there. Yeah. That goes there like so. Fuel hose. Actually. Oh, where's the throttle linkage? The fun part. Goes in like that. It's a bit of a trick to do this. I've been doing it, as you know, a fair few times. 345, 340, 350. I don't know if 353 and that's the same. 357 and 8, 7 and 9. It's all the same. Tricky part. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but that goes in there, then that goes under there like that, and she's locked in. Fuel hose on. I believe it's got fuel in it, but I'll have a look. It's missing the starter screw too. No, it's bone dry. Put some fuel in it. Oh, my solar panel fell. Well, I've lost control of this friggin' spout. Righto. Choke. Oh, put the spark plug wire back on. See. He's back, baby. I've forgotten how snappy she is. It's a shame I can't run the 357 air filter in it. Five thumbs up. Mitch, you still here? Oh Jesus, how many should be the first hole. Towards front of the saw. Like I said, it's got a different carb in it. It's in the second hole. No, it's in the third hole because the first hole's way too high. Bar it up. I don't have a bar and chain with me. It's in the second from the top. Yeah, throttle lock doesn't work. I don't have a bar and chain that'll fit it here. Excuse me for a second, that had to go. Still getting over this, whatever it is I got, I had, the flu, head cold. Ears are still blocked, but not fully. Oh yeah. Trees are back. I might just fire up and actually let it idle on the ground for a little bit because I want to listen. Tree's back, baby. Yeah, it got cancelled, Chris. Well, I did. Our trucks got cancelled. They're still doing the job, but I'd say one of the sheds is down. One of the sheds is down. So one of the tunnel boring machines is down. There's two sheds, two tunnel boring machines. All the material, I haven't actually seen it in action, but like they're a huge machine. You get 3 lanes of traffic per tunnel. Is it 3? 3 lanes of traffic per tunnel. But I do know one of the sheds is down, and the one we get loaded out of, the material's not coming into it, so it must be ours. Last night I was there was Wednesday night. Was it Wednesday? Yeah. Wednesday, they ran out of material at 11 o'clock at night. I was at the tip when I got the message, don't come back to the shed, go to the muster point. I managed to come back to the service station on the freeway. Took my break. I was there an hour and 45 minutes, and then they said come in. And they only had enough to give us one more load each. Then Thursday night, there was no land track trucks on the job, only Cartage Australia, because where we're going, the tip site is owned, the same person owns that owns Cartage Australia, so they're obviously cheaper. So I was pulling a 6-axle Thursday night out of a quarry, taking sand to a concrete plant. Like that video, me tipping off in the Scania. Same sort of deal, just different company. Friday night, same deal. 4 loads out of the sand quarry to the Melbourne concrete plant. Last night was cancelled, and tonight there's nothing. My boss is supposed to be ringing me. He's going to be ringing me today. Probably soon. It's nearly a 2-hour bloody live and I'm not even finished yet. And Darcy hasn't even turned up. Sack him. But last night and the night before, they were still working, but our trucks weren't. I don't know what's going on. So I bought this and I didn't need it after all, but I'll need it soon. I think it's a ratcheting one too. It is. It's even got Y. T5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flat blade 1.5 to 4 mil. Star screwdriver from 0. Yeah, it's really precision. I like the extension it comes with. It's like a 4 mil Allen's. Put that there. We'll fire the 576 up. Well, actually, I want to take the pipe off and have a look at the exhaust piston. I'll need that one there. Oh, Jesus, no. That's metric. Why is that metric? Yeah, right. Oh, no. Well, aren't they just bloody brilliant? Must be the next size up. Oh, well, I'll just leave it like that. 576. This saw might be getting a new top end soon. It's got a new piston in it, but it needs a new top end. Yeah, she's running low on fuel, like really low. I put the brake on because she's spewing out bar oil, and I didn't want to get it all over my pants. But it's all over my bloody shoes. I'll have to clean them off. This saw, I should be running it in every video. Why? Because I'm about to port it the same as the 575. About to port it the same as the 575. That's why I was trying to find the iron horse pipe to see if it actually works. It should work. It's the same saw. It's just a newer model. That's gone cold already. Too busy yakking. I'll take the top cover off because I haven't had it off for a while. The filter needs a clean. Still has the limiting tab on the high jet, but I've ground off the stopper. Yep. And the low jet, I can never get to the bastard. There we go. For you guys that don't know, these saws are X-Torque. There's a fresh charge of air as well. They run very lean from the factory, lean and hot. The muffler is rubbish. It's I don't know about you guys overseas, but for here, I should have brought it with me. I could have showed you. But yeah, for here, very, 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 very restricted. There's 4 little holes in the muffler, probably that size. For the gases to go through, that's why they run really hot. I bought this saw for $150 blown up. Did still run. Surprisingly, without a muffler. Didn't come with a muffler. The muffler I've got's off the 575, same deal. Rebuilt it on the channel. I believe it's on the channel. I did put, if it's not, I can't put it on there. I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Fresh charge of air. I don't know if I'll be able to show you through the intake. Yes, I can. Top butterfly is carby, and then it gets another fresh charge when you give it that much throttle, full throttle. So they run very lean out of the box. They do get hot, they do burn themselves up. Only way you could do it if you've got a stock saw is add more oil, an extra capful in your mix, or mix it rich. Yeah, she's got a new piston. She's got mating marks. I think it's mating marks. This one's got a spot or 2 of plating off under the intake port, or it might be between. Yeah, it's under the intake, I think. So she's ingested something earlier on in its life, probably straight fueled. Was covered in black overspray. You can see there's still some on the handle there if you can make it out. Yeah, here we go. Paint. Couldn't see the decal when I got it. Sat under a bench for I don't know how long. So she's going to get ported, same numbers as Darcy's 575, who was saying something about giving it back to me because I miss it. I don't really miss it. I want to build this one the same. Same numbers, same pipe, and then run it up against Darcy's. See if the new piston makes a difference. I'm pretty sure I put new rings in Darcy's. 575. This one's got the clutch with the slots in it. It's got a new clutch side seal. Had to get it from Little Red Barn. No. Daruka? No, not Daruka. That's Australia. What's that other saw? Dukes? The Dukes. It's the only one I could find, apart from Genuine, but I don't deal with the Husky shop here. They're arrogant. I ring them for parts and price and availability on sway, anti-sway buffers for $3.59. He goes, so I asked for price and availability on the sway limiters for $3.59, I think it was. He goes, yep, they'll be here in a couple of weeks. I said, hang on a minute, I wanted price and availability. He just ordered the bastards in straight away. Didn't tell me how much, and then when I went to pick them up, it was like $100 and something. If I'd have known they were going to be that much, wouldn't have worried about it. But anyhow, that's in the past. That $3.59 now's Central Vic somewhere. There's still a bit of paint here on the grip. Still some here, wouldn't come off with acetone. The intake on this has got the Permaseal aviation gasket goo on the intake because I suspected an air leak. Flywheel magnets look a bit brownish. But I reckon I need a new intake boot. This one's still good. Apart from the little ridges that seal on the intake, I reckon they're a bit squashed. So if anyone knows where I can get one of those from, apart from the Husky shop, actually I could probably ring up Bacchus Marsh, because I deal with the steel shop in Bacchus Marsh. Chris is a legend. What's that? Oh, it's a bit of dog hair. So yeah, I need to run it. I can completely disengage that fresh air charge, but I'm not sure how well it'll run. I should probably try and do that right now, eh? How would I full throttle it? No. I know it pops out here. Is anyone? Oh, we're getting flat. I better go get the cord. Running out of power. How's my second device? Oh, it's got heaps of power. This should be enough to last. Did it work? Yep. Sweet. It's not a full power bank, but it should have enough to charge the phone. Is anyone still watching or everyone gone? So we're nearly at 2 hours. Darcy's still asleep. Mitchell, been and gone. Talk about anything, I'm just making note. So I have to try this with the 28. Pulls the 24 good with this pipe. I need to find the Iron Horse, the one I made for the 575. I can't even get the bloody screws out. Can you believe it? I need to file that down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Clutch side one I undid. There's a bloke running his dog over here in the car. This one's loose. Let's give it a tap. No. It's rounded off too much. I think I've got a Pharmatech one in the box, actually. That size. Well, I did the other day when I looked. I may have taken it out when I pulled the cylinder off the 288. I might have pulled it out of here. I think I did. What's this? It's a Torx. Damn it. I don't even think this is the right box, to be honest with you. The one I normally bring. Actually, it's 5mm. Don't have the right one. But I got it loose. What the clutch side one come out. Try that one again. No, it just doesn't fit anymore. They're not the same as the muffler bolts. They're shorter. Muffler bolts are longer. Yeah, no, just wants to keep turning. So what? There's only the 010 to go. Why won't it run? Flywheel seals probably popped out. Anyhow, what's everyone else up to? That's got a, BPM R7A plug, this one. Oh, gotta go eat dinner. I'll be back after if you're still alive. Love all the saws. Sweet. I didn't even see that. Sorry. I guess I'll persevere with the 010. I kind of don't want to, actually, maybe it's because of stale fuel. I'll put some fresh fuel in it. Oh yeah, that's stale. Oh, yummy. Was, okay. Stale fuel's probably got water in it too. Put some fresh fuel in it. Jesus. Small tank. That filled up real quick. Okay, it's got fresh fuel in it now. Just get the scratch and tighten it because I don't think that... There we go. Not too much. Bit of fresh fuel. Bloody hell. I'll stick my finger in the throat. Now I don't want to go. Throttle lock. Almost want to put that. Oh, there's no filter in there, that's why. So it's not going to choke at all because there's no filter for that to ride on, so I'm going to have to use my finger. Righto. Sit that over there. Oh. Darcy slept in again. Okay, so it's getting fuel, but it's still stale. Yep. If only I had my squirter here, I could have just kept feeding it. Fired and ran, guys. It's been parked up that long, it's starting to get rust on the end of the crank and the clutch. I'll give you a look. No filter. I think I've got one somewhere. It needs the filter for the choke to actually work. Please drip out some. Yeah, right. Whoop. That should be enough. I'm getting there. Need to open the load jet a little bit more. So it gets this old fuel out. It was like 2 turns out originally, so we'll go another half. Give it another drip. High idle. Just keep doing that, I suppose. I don't have a... I don't have my thingo with me. Whoop! fair bit of crap in the carb. Try it again. It's gonna work. It's trying to work. Trying to work. Wind the jets out a bit more. Give it another shot. It's sucking fuel. What the hell is that there? That's that breather. Okay. It's used a bit of fuel, but not much. Wait for everything to soften back up again. Just try and get it going with my finger all across the choke. Doesn't want a bar of it. Starting to come now. See? Ow! Helping hand. If and when the bastard wants to run out, there we go. There's only one other thing I can think of. Is the fuel's not coming out of the car like out of in the fuel hose properly. Since it's been a pain in the bum, I'll just take the carb off and I'll put the throttle cable in the other hole. I just hope it doesn't rip the gasket. getting fuel, actually. Oh. Okay. That'll do it. I don't know if I just did that or what. But the gasket's ripped. I'm hoping I didn't just do that. How the friggin' hell do you get that out? Like that. Maybe, yep. No, I didn't just do that. How the bloody hell? Or what? How the fire out did that happen? So we're not getting a pulse because the gasket's ripped. Damn. No way I can put that back down like that. But I can try get it off and try it again without a gasket, because I've had these running without the gaskets before, just to find out if the carb's good. I need a knife now. Actually, I got one. Right. Did I just see it right there? Still in the box. Right there. I think I've got gaskets cut that'll fit these from on the cry cut, the cricket, whatever you guys want to call it, cricket, cry cut. Okay, that should now work without the gasket for a second, if that's not warped. I've got to try and put that in that first hole, right there. I didn't have to try too hard, I got it pretty much straight away. Oh, I just fell out. Just fell out because does it have to go through? It can't go. That's why, because it's got to go through that way. That's why it was in that hole. Now to get it in there, it doesn't go in there. Hang on, it will if I do that. Maybe. I can't get it to reach. Now she's getting fuel. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to try and pop everything back into place. Oh, it's still a bit stale. Pop everything. There we go. 010 AV, if you've just popped in, the gasket on the carby gasket was folded and ripped. So I'm just putting it back together now without the gasket. I have had these running before without a gasket. It's just to see if I've got it right. And I think this throttle cable is going to give me problems because I don't think it's on the right way. Yeah, I can't put it in that hole because it doesn't activate it. It won't pull the throttle. It's too far forwards. It's got to come back. Damn it. But if I activate high idle, I don't think I can. I don't even get high idle now. Throttle lock. Anyway, it should go now. Maybe not. That's all it was. Now it's way too rich. About to say the kill switch don't work. It does. Okay, so there you go. She does run. Does sound like it's got an air leak because it doesn't have an oil pump. It uses pulse from the crankcase. There's a tube in there somewhere. It goes to, maybe there's a channel. I don't know. Can't remember now, but there you have it. All the saws started from today. We're going over 2 hours. Hopefully I don't have to work tonight. Can't be bothered going back to bed. Couple of bikes just riding past. How's the screen for you guys? I can't. It's dulled off. It still tastes that stale fuel. The screen's darkened itself, but it's flat out. I can't work it out. So there you have it. 350's back up and running. I can't wait to stick it in the log now. There's only one weekend left. So next week, left of the collection areas, and then that's it for 2 months. So it's going to be live streams only. I'm hoping to get out next weekend and I'll film a week's worth of videos. And I'll bring home a couple of logs, strap them to the back of the tailgate, and in the live streams we can do some cuts or whatever. We'll have to have a live stream with Darcy. He's got some stuff to show, whether he wants to or not. Let's retouch. Is that better? Probably not. I can't make it out. I can actually look on me. What the friggin' hell's... Oh, there we go. Looks alright on my second device. I can't put the device up to the sun though because it darkens the screen auto for some reason. I have to turn it off. There you have it. Beautiful. Oh, that's right. I think I took the chain adjuster out of this and sent it to someone. Out of this. There's a bar stud, no stud in it. It's whether I want to run the white one or the orange one. The orange one, I think it's all right. Can't remember. Maybe the orange one doesn't have an oil pump. I don't think I've got any left for the oil pumps. Can't remember now. Boost. Geez, that sun's not getting very high, is it? Actually, it doesn't. It's 10 to 11, so nearly the middle of the day, and it's only a quarter of the way into the sky. Not even that. Ah, well. This sounds like it needs new bearings. Might have to tear it down and give it a new set of bearings. While it's down, it'll get a new crankcase. I've got one at home. Well, it's not brand new, but it's better condition than that. Better condition than this one. It's pretty grotty. If anything needs a pipe, this would be the one. And I could make one fit in there because it's just got a big ugly muffler. Actually, it's got a hole down the bottom. I didn't even notice. I forgot about that. Muffler mod. It's a dual port. Another motorbike. Four-wheeler. That's that bloke that come down here last year and got that flag. There was a flag dumped here in the rubbish piles. Where's Darcy gone? Probably not even awake yet. Wait and see if he pops up. There's bar oil all over my screen now. Buck your saws, I didn't even get a chance to ask where you are. Marlboro Red. Me too, I was. Might end this live and start another one, what do you reckon? I'll start another one. I'll let Darcy know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hooroo.